The dynamic gait index is a balance test that looks at the person's ability to walk and do different task activities while they're walking. I have a straight pathway, and I'm going to ask the patient at first just to walk at your normal speed from here to that next mark. So go ahead and walk. As the person's walking, I'm assessing any gait deviations that they have. Now at this point in time, I'm going to start to ask the patient to do different tasks. So this time when you walk, I want you to start out at your normal pace. And then when I say walk fast, I want you to walk fast, and then walk slow, walk slow. Let's go ahead and start normal. Walk fast, walk slow. This determines the person's ability to actually change their speeds from normal to fast to slow. This time when you walk, what I'm going to have you do is actually turn your head. So when you're walking, I'm going to say look left, look right, straight ahead. It's important that you actually move your head during that task, okay? Let's go ahead and walk, look left, look to the right, straight ahead. Now a person will get docked down on points if they cannot move their head or if they lose their balance during this task. This time, instead of looking to the left and looking to the right, I'm actually going to have you lift your head up and your head down. Okay? Let's go ahead and start normal. Look up, look down, straight ahead. Good. Go ahead and turn around. This test is excellent because patients with vestibular disorders do not like to move their head. So typically you can catch some abnormality in their gait. This time when you walk, I'm going to have you walk, and I'm going to say turn and stop. And you're going to turn 180 degrees and stop as quickly as you can. Okay? Let's go ahead and walk, turn and stop. For this task, I actually time how long it takes the person to do this task as well as noting their ability to hold their balance. Go ahead and turn around and just walk to our mark on the floor. Now what I'm going to ask her to do is I'm actually going to have her step over an object. Stacy, what I want you to do is when you walk over the object, step over it with both feet. So it should look like this. What I do not want you to do is something like this, where you just put one foot in the front or one foot to the side and then step over it. Okay? Let's go ahead and step over the box. Great. If you notice, Stacy was able to easily clear the box and did not take any stutter steps as she approached the box. This next task, Stacy, what I'm going to have you do is actually walk around these two water bottles, kind of like a half of a figure eight. Okay? Let's go ahead and walk around those. I'm looking for the person's ability just to mildly change their direction. For our last task, you can come right over here. I want you to go up and down these steps as you normally would. So what I do is I watch the patient. She goes up the steps, step over step, reciprocally, and then comes down the steps the same way. She doesn't require use of a railing. The way that this test is scored is that 3 is considered normal, 2 typically is mild impairment, 1 is moderate impairment, and 0 is unable to do. To interpret this test, less than 19 on the dynamic gait index indicates an increased risk for falls.